What's going on, people? It's your boy Broads, and I'm back again with another YouTube video. But first of all, I want to say, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. And for everyone that has subscribed already, thank you very much. Anyways, let's get to it. Guys, we spoke last time about my GCSE experience. And if you haven't seen that video already, please click in the link below and watch that first. We're gonna carry on with the school theme as I've got a lot of positive feedback from it. And in particular, people talked to me about a particular story which I mentioned briefly in my last video, which was when I used to sell snacks basically. We're gonna touch on that one today. So yeah, let's get straight into it. So guys, obviously, where do I begin? Look, I remember I was young. Not to say I always wanted money, but there were certain things I couldn't afford. So I remember getting a paper round when I was younger. I remember selling Scooby-Doos. I remember selling all sorts of little things here and there. Wasn't really making no major money. Paper round, I was making good money for my age. I used to save up and whatnot. And then I would buy like little things like a Nintendo DS, PlayStation Portable, PSP. Again, little £100, £200, save my money, buy it. So now I already had that kind of work ethic, that kind of inspiration in the sense where I wanted to go and get money to buy things. So I remember now in secondary, because this was all in primary school, by the way, when I was younger. So secondary school comes now, and then I'm not in my area. I'm completely different surroundings, right? And then I remember my grandma wasn't in the country, and I was thinking, look, I want to speak to her, right? But I had the money. I don't know what kind of made me feel this way, but I thought like, you know what? Let me get some money. Yeah, let me generate some money, and then I can call her. So then I remember going to the local supermarket, and it just dawned on me one time. I'm like, yo, there's Fanta Fruit Twist. And anyone that remembers back in the day, like Fanta Fruit Twist, that was the drink, innit? The red Fanta, yeah? Before this sugar tax and whatnot, yeah? Like when the drinks used to bang. Anyways, saw the Fanta Fruit Twist, buy one, get one free. I said, yo, this is the deal for me. Spent like £2.50 on it. Bring that to school. And I remember I was like, look, I'm going to sell these cans for like 50p, yeah? So now I'm there with my brethren, yeah? My brethren, Tom, innit? Big up Tom. And then I remember I was explaining to him, I'm like, bro, obviously I want to call my grandma. Like, I must have sounded like some desperate guy, yeah? And then after, he was like, you know what, bro, it's such a, bro, one of the nicest guys you'll meet, yeah? Tom, he goes, yo, bro, he goes, Broads, I'm gonna buy that, yeah? I'm like, alright, cool, bought that. I think I brought like 4 cans to school, so somebody must have paid like £1 for this can somewhere here and there, yeah? So that, big up everyone that supported the dream from early, and you gave me my guys. So obviously now, they buy it, I think I made £2.50, £3 even, and then I buy the phone card, call my grandma. Bearing in mind, I've kind of taken the first little steps into this whole entrepreneur talk shop kind of thing. So now I remember being out with my brethren, Berahino. Of course, if you watch my Instagram at JBroads, or if you watch the other channel that I'm on called Everything Bull TV, you're gonna see my brother Berahino there. Obviously, hold tight Berahino every single time. Me and Berahino, when he was still living near me, he was we went to a local shop at the time called Farm Foods, yeah? And Farm Foods, they had deals. I didn't know about this, yeah? Because I didn't really go Farm Foods, man. Go to them other shops like Tesco and all of that, yeah? So obviously I'm with Berahino now. We're rolling. I think we're just we're gonna take something back to his crib now, yeah? Then we get to Farm Foods, and then I see like the deals, they were mad. And I was thinking, raw, because remember, selling is on my mind kind of. So I'm looking at like, raw, we've got Pepsi cans here, 5 for £1. 7-Up cans, 5 for £1. I see Oreos. And at this time, yeah, the Oreo hype was quite new to England, yeah, or new to London. Because every time I go to America, obviously I see Oreos, and they have the different kind of flavors. But in England, there was just the basic blue box, what do you call it? I don't know, cookies and cream, whatever the flavor is. The the dark biscuit with the cream filling. That was there. And it was a box of, I remember, 4 packs in there, 4 Oreos inside each pack. And then it was 80p for a box. I was like, right. You know, it was on my mind. And I'm thinking, yo, I see all the kids at school eating this because I never even ate an Oreo once at that point, right? Like, I've got a bit of spare change, right? Let me just buy one of these boxes, take it to school now, sell it 40p each. All right, cool. That sells out quick because obviously the Oreo hype was real back then. And then we have £1.60. So I made £1.60 off a 80 pence box, right? Cool. Go back with my £1.60 the next day to Farm Foods. Boom. Yeah, 2 boxes of Oreos, please. Okay, sir. Take that back. 2 boxes. Sure, I turn up to school. Yo, look what I got. You get me? 2 boxes of Oreos. Boom. Now I got £3.20. So I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, yo, you know what, yeah? This Oreos thing, like it could bang in it. Like, it could really be successful, in other words. And I was like, you know what? Let me try and invest more. So remember, I still done the paper round back then. And I think I got paid around £17. I don't know how I remember these figures, yeah. So I remember I got paid around £17 that week. And then I thought, you know what, yeah? Let me take a little bit of this money. I think I spent like a £5, yeah? Let me spend a little bit more money now on top of the £3.20 that I had from Oreos. And let me try to buy more. So now I've bought 4 boxes of Oreos. I've bought, I think, 2 lots of them. Because remember, the cans were like 5 for £1. So I think I bought 2 lots of that. So I've put that in my backpack here. And then, you know, I'm going to school. My backpack's heavier. My books are getting crushed and whatnot. But I'm like, yo, like, I'm here to get this bread, man. You know what I mean? Like, get me, I'm here to make this dough. So obviously, turn up to school now. Boom. Take off my bag. Yo, who wants some? Pepsi, 7-Up, Oreos. That all sells out. Right, I just itch myself like something nitty, man. You know them nitties, bro. Who remembers them nitties? What? Move. No. Move before I go mad. Sorry, guys. Nitty. But anyway, but yeah, so I remember now, I bring that to school. That sells out quick. So I'm like, raw. So I think I made like a 10. I don't know how much I made that day, but every single day I'm reinvesting. So it got to a point now where I used to, like, I don't know if there's any pictures, right? But if you see my bag was swollen. Like, my bag was so full of cans, Oreo boxes. I had the locker at school. I started to put, you know, them boxes of like Walkers, or I don't know if you're watching this from America, anyone, maybe nobody. But yeah, I was bringing in the boxes of Walkers, Lay's crisp, right? So putting that in my locker, you know, look my locker. Anyone want crisp, they gotta meet me at the locker, innit? I don't remember where Oaks Park people told me where the lockers were for Y for a minute. 10Y, I think I was in at the time. 9Y, 10Y. Boom. Get that now. Every day I'm making money. I got people that were giving me extra. I remember I used to go to the playground where I used to play football. Man ain't even playing football now, you get me? I'm just coming through, like, I'm on the come up, innit? I'm on the grind. Like, I'm coming through, pulling open my bag. Yo, you man want this, you man want that. Get me? I'm just taking money. I remember my guy Tyler just used to dash me extra money every time. I'm like, nah, big up Tyler, innit? used to dash me money every single time. Like he'll pay you, like, I'll do him a little deal, just give me extra money. I'm like, you know what, big up yourself, and I'll be reinvesting that, yeah. And it was getting so bad, yeah. It was getting so much that my pockets were heavy. And like, I'll be walking, yeah, and then after my money will be jingling, like, I'll be walking and sound like that. You know what I mean? So I was like, raw, like, I need to like keep pushing, because I was seeing money that I hadn't really seen before. Yeah, so as you can imagine now, like, my business is growing every single day. It's got to the point where I'm going to local corner shops and I'm striking deals with the shopkeeper. I'm asking him, yo, when you go to the warehouse or when you go to the wholesaler, bring me back a case. And he's looking at me like, what do you mean? And I'm just putting money on the table. You know what I mean? Like, it was different. It was a very different experience. But the key thing was I was reinvesting. That's how my business grew stronger and faster. Now, what I do have to say as well is, guys, this is just a story, yeah? And it's a true story as well. But like we said in the GCSE video, education comes first. So now, I'd be there in like afternoon registration. People sometimes we'll be sitting there, yeah. So I'll be sitting there at my desk, and then you have like other people like they're on their chair watching me, and I'm counting all the money. I got all the coins here. I'm trying to say counting all the money, and then people's like, yo, how much did you make today? I'm like, yeah, man, I made this much, and people's like, oh, you know what I mean? Like everyone's supporting, man, innit? And there was like girls will ask me for money. I'm feeling like, yeah, you're done, no babes, innit? You get me? Just give her this, give her that. I remember one girl, she was with her girls, yeah. She goes, oh, broads, can I have 50p? I was like, 50p? Baby, you can take £1. So for me, man, it was a nice experience, like I'm making money. Teachers are recognizing it as well, they're like, wow, like, bro, it's well done. I'm getting to my local shopkeeper, I'm changing bare coins into notes. I'm coming home with a decent stack. I remember even my cousin will tell you, yeah, when I was staying with him for a bit, because I got kicked out of home. when I was staying with him for a bit, like I had a room there, yeah. Like I had a room there, and I had a big stack of like notes just up, and like even when people used to come to the house, they're like, raw, like, what is he doing? They're thinking that I'm selling drugs and whatnot. Like, obviously, don't sell no drugs, guys. It's not worth it. But, it's so apparent now. It's so obvious what I'm doing, like, and that it seems to be going well. And I had a lot of support from people, getting to the shopkeeper, changing all the notes. He's like, come on, son, how much did you make today? It was loving. And then I'm thinking, like, how am I going to expand the business and whatnot, but the key thing is school was not on my mind, and this was a big mistake. Like I said, my grades were suffering, and now the next part of the story is where, we really learn a lesson. So obviously now I'm in maths class one time, and my teacher is a solid teacher, man. He's a good teacher, but he noticed that my grades were suffering big time. Also, there were students, like I was doing transactions in class. So I remember one time, like my brethren, like he come to the door now, so he knocks. The teacher opens the door. Mate, like you need to go. He's like, hey, yo, I need to see broads. Nah. No time for that. Nah. I need to see broads now. Then after, obviously, teacher like, no, can you go, please? Can you go? He goes, hey, yo, he goes around the door. Hey, yo, broads. Hey, yo, give me some, man. You know what I mean? And then after, I was like, yeah. And then after, my teacher goes, nah. He goes, broads, don't do it. I'm like, nah, man, come on, man. He goes, broads, don't do it. Done the transaction. Everyone's thinking normal. He said, broads, I'm sorry, but this is getting out of hand. My guy wrote an email. Like, it's not actually a bad thing in it, but my guy wrote an email in it and said, yo, this is what's happening. I'm gonna send him down a set. So I was in set 2 for maths. I'm actually gonna move him down a set to where, you see where my brethren came from, that class? He's gonna move me down there. Move me down a set. And I was like, raw. Not only did my man move me down a set, but he snitched on the thing, because I felt like the teachers knew, but they didn't really like report it. Do you know what I mean? Right. Reports me now, so everyone's like, raw, like, you know what I mean? I'm like, raw, like, how you gonna do me like that? Boom, head of year comes. His deputy comes, yeah? Head of year's deputy comes up to me. Broads, are you making money from selling snacks in class? Yes, miss. Selling, obviously, it's not that deep. Okay. Listen, broads, it's funny because the canteen has been saying that they've not been making as much money, right? And you're gonna have to stop now. You're not meant to sell in class. You're not meant to sell in school anyway. Just focus on your work. So now I've been moved down a set in maths, and my hustle's been completely stopped now. And as you can see, I was fuming in it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't happy. I slightly wasn't talking to my teacher for a bit. I don't want you lot to be thinking, rah, sir's a snitch and whatnot. What I want you to take from that story is, my guy cared about my education that much. Yeah, he looked in the long term, yeah? In the long term, it was affecting my education. In the long term, I probably was gonna fail my exams because I'm focusing on making money. And if you think about it, it was a very short-term way of thinking. Like, okay, cool, I can make money today. Am I always gonna be selling snacks in school? No, school will be over in a few months. What am I gonna do then? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'll be on study leave. And that's what I should have really realized. It's like, although I'm making money right now, how much am I gonna make in the future? What can selling snacks do for me that an education can't? Because although, yes, I would probably have to wait years to make thousands, it's still a worthy investment. The time that you invest today is gonna help you in the future. You know, had I don't know, invested my time in my education or even football or anything properly, I don't think I'd be sitting here right now. So I want you lot to take that away, man, and realize, like, look, although, yeah, it was fun and it's a great story and whatnot, and like, I suppose you can do both. Like, you can probably make money in school, but I'd say speak with the school first. Don't do it off your own back like me. Like, I was carrying my own stuff to school. It was straining my back. You know, my books weren't even going into my bag anymore. I had just pure products in there. And yeah, it affected me. But if I was to do it again, I would make sure that I speak with the school, because now, you know, there's so much information out there. Like, schools are probably going to welcome things like this. You could say to your school, look, or to your head of year or your headmaster, look, I have a business plan. You know, I want to try and make some money in school, you know, and it's going to give me a good experience going forward. Like, I want to be an entrepreneur. I believe this will be beneficial. And then you can probably keep your products at school. Your grades won't suffer. And it's a win-win situation. Don't be like me where I lost out on both. And although, yeah, people were thinking, oh, this guy's going to be an entrepreneur one day, or he's going to be a businessman one day. Yo, as we saw in the last video, this is going to be a little bit juicy. Business Studies GCSE. Exactly. Listen, although I wouldn't be against you lot selling legitimate product, do it in the right way. Don't do it like me. Anyways, guys, the lighting is quite bad. You know, I could turn on the light. Yeah, that's a little bit better. Guys, listen, thank you for watching the video. Please comment below. Did you enjoy that story? Do you want to see more stories like this? Comment below if you have any similar experiences. And remember to subscribe if you haven't already. And please share this video and let's get this channel built, man. Like, I really want to be doing more videos like this, but it's only possible with your help. Thank you for your support so far, and I'm gonna see you soon. Take care.